We are talking today about the number one reason why no one wants to join your MLM team, or the number one reason why nobody wants to join your network marketing team. And we're not just going to dog that. Instead, we're going to talk about why they don't want to and then how to flip that into why they would want to. Sound fair? All right, here we go. So very first thing, you guys, is this. You guys can win stuff. I don't know if you knew that or not. All you have to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, comment on the YouTube videos, and share the YouTube videos into social media. Tag myself for my business page in it. One person every week gets a little tappy tap on the shoulder, and we say, hey, go pick something out. And then you go pick something out from the swag shop, which is at withmartha.com. You go to the top and you click on shop. So you know, just so you can be perusing and be like, this is what I'm going to get whenever I win. In case that's you, that would be me, by the way. But in case that's you, do it. Let me get this out of here. I see you guys. Good morning. Good morning to you. I am going to be going back through after my content here. I'm going to go back through and I'm going to put some of you guys up on screen where you belong. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to go through this content. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to put them into the chat. I can address them afterward when I am finished. Okay, guys, let's get at it. So the number one reason why no one is joining or no one wants to join your MLM team, okay? First of all, let's talk about MLM. If you're watching this video, you know what MLM is. There would be no reason for you to watch it if you don't. Multi-level marketing, network marketing, direct selling, goes by a bunch of different names. But essentially, it's a basis of a marketing. You know, it's how you market, right? So some businesses market via billboards and very expensive commercials and stuff like that. Some businesses market with network marketing. And I think it's a brilliant concept. It's a brilliant idea because you literally don't spend money unless you're selling products, right? I mean, it's a brilliant model, which is exactly why a lot of other businesses that you would see as normal businesses are moving to an MLM or a multi-tier model. And so you see chiropractors do it. You see real estate doing it. EXP, know what I'm saying? You see real estate doing it, and all of these other dentists are doing it. All sorts of service-based businesses are moving to this multi-level model. Okay, so just to give you a good understanding of what network marketing is, really it's the way that they spend their marketing budget. So any company ever on the face of the planet is going to have a marketing budget, right? Ever. If you don't, you're not in the game. Okay, so that is how they spend their marketing budget in a brilliant way that only pays out whenever something is sold. So other businesses are spending their marketing budget on a hope and a prayer. I mean, if we're honest, if you're spending your marketing budget on a billboard, you really can't track how many people are seeing it and then how many people are taking action. You can track taking action on using different codes and stuff like that, but you don't have good data. You don't have real good data. And you're paying for it regardless of if you make any money off of it or not. And so network marketing is the most brilliant. I will say that until I am blue in the face. The most brilliant business model that there is, period. I mean, to only pay out whenever you bring something in, duh, you know? And what we see also is a lot of businesses moving over into an affiliate marketing model, which is another brilliant model, which is it's like a cousin, and maybe even closer to that. Maybe it's a sister, right? A sister, but not a twin sister, okay? We're a sister of network marketing. And so affiliate marketing is where you have people share your product in their way, in a warm way to their audience, and then share their link, and then they get a cut of the sale. I have a whole program on becoming a professional affiliate marketer. I have a whole program coming out, okay? Like we go to Vegas and film the program here pretty soon, and then that is going to be coming out. It's like soup to nuts how you're going to do this thing. But anyway, I digress. I didn't mean to get into that. So network marketing today, you guys. why people aren't joining your network marketing team. First of all, they probably had never heard the description of it like I just gave, because there aren't a lot of actual business strategists talking about network marketing. A lot of business strategists were like me in the very beginning. Whenever I looked at network marketing, I was a snob. I'm not going to lie, guys. I was a snob, and I looked at it and I was like, that's adorable. Okay, like cute what you're doing over there. All right. Like I work in real businesses, and whatever this thing is like, I don't want a part of that. Let's talk about why I felt that way. The only reason that I felt that way, you guys, is because of the one reason that people aren't joining your network marketing company with you. And it's because of the precedents that had already been set in the industry of what it is. There is a definition that has been set in the whole world. Culturally, people look at network marketing and they think, what's the first thing they think? What's the first? Go ahead, put it in the comments. What's the very first thing that they think? Is that a pyramid thing? Right? Is that a scam? That's the very first thing that people think. And so when that is a first reaction to people, they're not going to join because their fear, now here's the thing, here's the kicker, listen to this. Their fear of loss is more than their fear of gain. Now let's break that down real quick. Their fear of loss, what does that mean? Their fear of loss of social status. We're going to get into it. Like in 10 minutes here, we're just going to get into this. Their fear of loss of social status is why they won't take the leap for the gain that you're talking about. Even if they can do very well. Like I just joined a company recently, which I swore off network marketing altogether. Like I had a bad experience and I swore it off altogether. I did it once, really got kicked in the teeth. And then I swore it off altogether and I was like, I'm not doing that again, right? Like everything in my body is like, no, Martha, why would you do that again, right? But then I learned about the company that I'm with right now, and I'm not trying to bring you into my company, but I learned about the company that I'm in right now, and I saw what people meant to them. And I saw what culture meant to them. And I saw how they treated individuals, right? And I saw that they had like a financial side of it that like from day one, they start helping you figure out your financial stuff within your family. So not only are they helping you make money, but they're helping you be smart with your money. And then even with bonuses, they start to give you money that then you use towards car payments and stuff like that. It's in a whole different thing. Like it's a way to be able to help people grow on many levels. I'm not going into this. Gosh, why do I do that? Okay. Anyway, you guys, I joined that one. And then within 2 months, so we have our church is giving back to the young adults. So 18 to 25, 18 to 30 actually is the window. And there's a family that bought 50 tickets to Passion. And I don't know if you know what Passion is, but man, it's an amazing ministry for young adults to really get them lit up and to get them together, you know, in one place and to set the year off right. And so there was a family that bought 50 tickets. Well, I asked them a couple days later, the people leading it up, I asked them, okay, well, did you have any overflow of people that weren't able to go? Right after those 50 tickets. And they said, yeah, we actually have like 79 other people on the list that aren't able to go because it's the overflow. And I was like, we'll take care of them. We're like, my family will pay for those. Here's the interesting thing though, you guys. We paid for those 79 tickets. And then what I did is I didn't even realize this was happening, but I looked at what my next bonus is going to be on month 2. Less than 2 months in, and it covered those tickets. This, even if you're making good money already, even if this would be a side gig thing for you, really look at network marketing in a way that it's an additional income stream that can help you bless others. even if you're not scrimping and saving, but if you are, even more so, right? Get into a position where you can really grow. But even if you're not, allow it to give you funds to just throw around like confetti to the world to be able to help out. So that's what I want to say. But people aren't coming into your network marketing company, you guys, because of that narrative, because they look at it like it's a scam, because they look at it like it's one of those pyramid things, right? And so what I want for us to do, the way to flip that on its head, because we turn things upside down, or I like to say right side up, right? They were upside down before, but I like to turn them right side up. And what we do, you guys, is we lead not with, you're going to make all this money and da-da-da-da-da. I mean, yeah, but we lead with it not being a salesy thing, because that's what makes it a pyramid thing for people. So what you do is you look for the parts, you look for the pieces of your company that are heart, the pieces of your company that are soul, the ones that you can just illuminate and make people see that it's truly an opportunity and not just a money game, okay? Because whenever anybody joins something as just a money game, they're likely not going to be massively successful, because even though they want the money, they're not willing to do the thing. It just is what it is, okay? Sometimes you'll get lucky, but a lot of times it's not the case. Or they will start blasting their social media feeds, buy my stuff, 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 buy my stuff. And it's like, holy Moses, please stop. This is too much. People are going to block you. They're going to stop following you. They're going to tell all of their friends to beware of you because you are on a path of like destruction, all in the name of you growing your team. And then what you're doing is you're proving to them that what they already thought is true. And when somebody is proven that what they already thought is true, they're not coming in. But what if you can prove to them that what they thought was true actually isn't the case? That's where you run with heart, you run with soul, you run with what change it can bring in their life. And if your company doesn't really have things that you can anchor into, I would just look at a company that does have something you can anchor into. I'm not telling you to change companies, but if your company doesn't have that heart and soul factor to it, most do. But if it doesn't have that heart and soul factor to it, you really need to find something you can anchor into, because it's going to be hard to be successful if you can't change the narrative of what MLM and network marketing is. Okay? That's my suggestion to you guys. You need to move from a space of service. You need to move from a place of love and helping people out. It's not buy my stuff, buy my stuff. The days of buy my stuff being successful are over. It is. Let's stop proving people right in what they believe about network marketing. And let's start redefining what network marketing actually means. Does that sound fair? That's what we need to do. All right. If you guys haven't taken Go for Gold, that is, so in my previous company, I hit a rank that typically takes 4 to 5 years, and I hit it in 6 months. And it's with my own blueprint, because I had to create my own thing. Nobody else was doing anything or teaching anything of substance or value, in my opinion, out there. And so I had to create my own thing for my company, And then I brought it outside the company to make it for any company ever. And you guys can jump into that. Super inexpensive, guys. The link is in the description of the video. It's like super inexpensive. Okay. So make sure you jump into that, because that's going to show you, it is my blueprint literally of how I hit that goal in less than 6 months. And with the new company, I hit that goal in less than 1 month. Okay. Same goal, less than 1 month. I think it was 3 weeks. actually, but I don't know. It's a whirlwind. There's a lot going on over here. I can't remember. I think it was 3 weeks. But anyway, I'm just saying the strategy still works. The strategy is the most heart-centered strategy you could possibly have. And to be able to use that to build your network marketing team is amazing. And I have some things coming down the line that are going to be able to help you do it even more. Okay, so there's that. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, loving Go for Gold 2.0. Yes. Thank you, Nadia. Angela, Go for Gold is fire. It's that thing. It's that thing. David, love your perspective. This is so true. Thank you, David. Amy, Go for Gold is worth its weight in gold. There it is. Corey, if a company doesn't have a heart and soul, I'm out. There it is. You can't even. Stop selling and start serving. There it is. Preach that one from the rafters. Corey, heart and soul is my jam. Yes. Paige, scam is what most people think it is. There it is. Let's change it. That's all we got to do is change it. Love you guys.